In my last video, I built an automatic storage system designed to sort every stackable item in Minecraft. This system is capable of holding 1086 different items, but a storage system like this doesn't really mean much if it's empty. So in today's video, I'm setting out to collect every one of those items and fill the system completely. To make this process a little more manageable, I've split everything up into 3 sections. First, we have the easy items, the basic blocks and materials that'll make up the majority of what I'll be collecting. Then there are the medium items, where I need to go a bit more out of my way to gather them. And finally, we have the hard items. These are the ones that take a substantial amount of time longer than the rest, whether that's because they're rare, dangerous, or require a lot more setup. Within each of these sections, I've also broken things down into smaller subcategories just to keep everything organized and make the progress easier to follow. Without wasting any more time, let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to collect is all of the basic building blocks, and these are all going to go down this section here. The first category of things I'm going to get is all of the stone building blocks. So let's go get those now. Alright, I'm back. Okay, we got stone, smooth stone, cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, chiseled stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, granite, polished granite, diorite, polished andesite, polished andesite, cobbled deep slate, polished deep slate, chiseled deep slate brick, cracked deep slate bricks, deep slate tiles, and cracked deep slate tiles. We got our first little chunk of the building blocks done, and something that I'm definitely going to do this time is put in the filter items as I go. Because last time when I had to put all the unnamed items in the system, it was extremely miserable. But now if I do it as I go, it should be a lot easier. Alright, that was only 22, and I believe this whole section here is going to be around 400, and I know that we have 840 easy items, so we still have a very long way to go. Okay, I'm going to go grab some of the easier building blocks that go right there. I am back with some goodies. There we go. We got a little bit more on this wall. There are some gaps missing, and that's just stuff that I'm going to get to later. These 3 right here are actually medium items, so we're going to get to them in a while. Also, I think I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, I'm getting 3 of every item in the game, and that's just because I need 1 for the display and then 2 for the filter and the redstone. Anyway, the next section I'm going to get to is going to be all of the different wood types. And actually going and checking, they have added so many different wood types. There's 12 now. I remember there being like 6. Right here is going to be the wood, and then around here I'm going to have all the different leaf types. So I'm going to go and collect all the wood, and while I'm out I'm going to get the leaves as well. I went this direction first because I knew I could find one of the rarer leaf types over here, which is the azalea leaves, the flower one and just the normal one. You can also grab oak, jungle wood, we've got mangrove, we have acacia or acacia, I don't really know what it is.
Acacia.
Birch wood. Let's go ahead and pick up some bamboo for bamboo wood while we're here. Let's get spruce wood, dark oak, pale oak wood, cherry oak wood, and then we need both of the nether wood, the warped stem and the crimson stem. All right, we got everything we need for the woods. Let's craft up all the variants and get this wall placed. There we go. We have all the different wood types placed on the wall. And as you can see, this wall is finally starting to fill out a little bit. Kind of looks like a storage room now. Getting all these has brought us up to having 115 of the 840 easy items collected. I mean, seeing as we still have like 700 to go, we definitely need to speed up the process a little bit. This section right here is going to be for all of the nether and end blocks. So let's go grab those now. Man, having all these blocks placed really shows you how little stuff is in the end. We have all of these nether blocks right here, and then we only have 4 blocks for the end. Mojang, please, we need the end update. Anyway, this brings our total of easy blocks up to 151 out of 840. The next few things we're gonna get is kind of gonna be a continuation of the natural blocks. All this stuff is pretty boring, so I'm probably just gonna use the great power of editing to magically spinning around, and oh my god, how did I do that? That was so magical. And we magically have all the natural blocks placed. Yes, I did die and lose all my levels between that transition. And yes, I did build a little bee farm. And yes, this jack-o'-lantern does have to be on this side. I don't want to hear any questions about why the jack-o'-lantern's over here. I definitely didn't forget about the jack-o'-lantern when I was planning out the storage system. This brings our total of easy blocks up to 185. And moving on from this, the next few items we're going to get is going to be all the different ores. All right, we have to go get all different ore types as well as the block that goes with it. And then also the little nugget blocks or whatever they're called. but I don't remember. Okay, I found normal coal ore, iron ore, copper ore. I found redstone ore and deep slate ore, but I need 3 of each of them. Here we go. Oh, here's deep slate iron ore. Oh my god. Here we go. I found some deep slate gold ore. Aha! And deep slate redstone. All right, I'm just missing diamonds, lapis, and deep slate coal. Oh, and deep slate copper. Well, actually, right behind me was some deep slate lapis. I need deep slate coal and deep slate copper, and then I need both diamonds. Oh, well, here's deep slate copper. Oh, deep slate diamond. I only got 2, so I need 1 more. There we go. We got 1 more. I need normal gold and normal lapis. I'm too deep. I need to go up. Oh, more diamonds. Oh, there's normal gold. There we go. Oh, deep slate coal. Only 1 though. There's not any more. Nope. Oh god. Oh, there's a lot more. Here we go. I got deep slate coal. That was really lucky. That creeper like blew me into a hole full of deep slate coal. All right, so that's most everything except for normal lapis. There we go. I found pretty much everything in the same little cave. This is really lucky. All right, all we got missing is normal diamond ore and then the emerald ores. All right, for the regular emerald ore, I just need to find a mountain biome, and they should be spawning all over the top. I'm just gonna fly until I find a mountain biome. Is this a mountain biome? Or is this still acacia? No, this is still savanna. Are these mountains? I don't know, I'm not seeing any emeralds. Is this something that got changed? Is this something that was just in old Minecraft? I remember emeralds being in mountain biomes. Maybe they are, they're just in caves.
Caves. So looking for a near-shore windswept hill biome is your
I'm
best
still
option.
confused, but okay. Is it hiding under this snow? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god! Okay, so I'm not delusional. They do spawn in the mountains. Let me make sure this is Silk Touch. It's just gonna be 1 though, isn't it? Yep. Oh my god, go away. Okay, so they do spawn here. They're just hiding. Dude, there's definitely gonna be 1 underneath this snow. I just know it. There we go. I knew there was gonna be 1 hiding under the snow. Come on, 1 more. Oh, there we go. This one wasn't even covered with snow. That's 3. Dude, if it took me this long to find a normal emerald, how long is it gonna take to find deep slate emerald? Oh my goodness, look at all of the snow I dug up looking for that emerald. Deep slate emerald I have is one of the hard emeralds just because it's like one of the rarest blocks in the game. It's definitely the rarest block that I'm sorting. Anyway, we got all the ores we need. Obviously, I'm leaving the deep slate emerald ore till the end, so we can head back now. Now, you may have noticed that I forgot to get normal diamond ore. Now, regular diamond ore is actually fairly rare, but I was lucky enough that while I was digging out the area to build this storage room, I actually found some right here, and I saved it just for this moment. We have regular diamond ore, so we can go ahead and get these placed. There we go. We have all the blocks placed. We got our little nugget blocks. This brings our total up to I don't remember. I'm just gonna put it up on the screen. It's getting late, guys. I don't remember. All right, it is the next day. I did some recounting and we are at 210 out of the 840 easy items, although it might be a little bit more than 840 just because when I was counting up, I think I actually miscounted a lot of these things, so there might be slightly more than 840 easy items, but I don't think it matters that much, so we're just gonna count it as 840. All right, the next section we're gonna do is gonna be the biggest section we've gotten to, and it is gonna do it for the rest of the easy items that are in this section. We are gonna be getting every single color item or colorful item, and that's gonna be for every color: wool, carpet, terracotta, glazed terracotta, concrete powder, concrete, and then every glass. This one's probably gonna take a while, so we'll see how much of it I actually record. I think a big part of doing this section is gonna be getting every dye. So let's start by getting all 16 of the different color dyes. I know that I can get white dye from bone meal, green dye from cactuses, we can get black dye from squids, brown dye from cocoa beans, red dye from poppies, yellow dye from dandelions, we can make blue dye out of lapis, and then we should be able to combine these to get the rest. All right, that is it for every single dye in the game. Now I just need to go out and start giving people free haircuts. Here's some people who need haircuts. Why does this guy not want a haircut? All right, that should be good for all the wool. All right, here we have all the wool. Now I just have to do the same for the carpets down here. Luckily, carpets are dupable. This is the super janky carpet duper I made. If we go ahead and flick this lever, you'll see it'll just start spitting out a bunch of carpets. I have this here because I was using it as a fuel source. If you take a look at my base, you might notice that there is a lot of glass. I don't remember exactly how much, but it's something like 15,000. And this is the system I use to smelt all that. All right, we can go ahead and turn this off. I'm pretty sure these chests are full of carpets too. But if we go ahead and walk through here, you can see just in that short time, it basically filled up my entire inventory with carpets. But I definitely don't need this many. All right, that's it for the wool and the wool carpet. I really like the way that this rainbow effect looks. All right, we're gonna be moving on to the concrete and concrete powders, which is gonna be a very similar process to this. All right, to make concrete, all you need is gravel and sand and then whatever dye. All right, that should be every color concrete powder. And then if we put it in the water, it'll become concrete. Big ol' line. Mine all this up. All right, let's get this stuff placed. This is becoming a very colorful wall. All right, that's it for all the concrete. Next thing's gonna be all the terracotta. I literally just recorded myself getting all the different terracottas. And right when I came back to my base, the second I put the purple terracotta into this furnace, my game completely crashed and my computer turned off. So all the footage of me getting the terracotta is unfortunately lost. It wasn't that exciting anyway. But something about this purple terracotta, this block is like evil or something. But I'll just continue where I left off. We just need to smelt all of these terracottas to get the glazed terracotta version. There we go. That should be every terracotta. All right, let's go ahead and get these placed. I don't think I've ever had a reason to make any of the glazed terracotta, so it's pretty cool to see them all just laid out like this. All right, the next section to do is all the glass and glass panes. All right, but getting all the glass is going to be the most simple one. I just got to smelt a bunch of sand. All right, now I figured this would be a good time to show off my sand duper that I built. What the hell are you doing here? This is the sand duper I built, and for some reason it looks like it's broken right now. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but for those of you that didn't know, you can dupe sand. This is actually an end portal right here. I just have all of the end frames broken. You can build this around it. And if I go and I flick this lever, basically it's just constantly pushing the sand up against the end portal frame. It's tricking the game into thinking that the sand is falling through the portal, but it's really staying right here. But if we go through the portal, you'll see just from that running for those few seconds, it generated all this sand. I built this for when I was building my base when I needed all that glass. And as you can see, it is pretty effective. All right, let's get out of here. All right, let's get to smelting up all this glass. Man, I really need to make a super smelter. All right, that's it. Got all the panes as well. There we go. That does it for all of the glass. There we go. We finally have all the easy items complete in this hallway right here. There are some gaps still in here, but all of the gaps that we have, that's either for medium or hard items. And after finishing this big chunk of colorful items, we are at 341 out of 840 easy items. The next little hallway we're going to do is going to be this one. And this is just going to be all of the variants of all of those blocks over there. So we're going to have all the stairs, all the slabs, all the fences, stuff like that. And all of this stuff I'm going to do off camera because I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. Whoops. So I'm just gonna cut to when I have this done and I'll see you then. Okay, we're back, and that definitely took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I ended up getting pretty busy with work and some other things, so it took me a while, but I got all the stairs, all the fences, all the walls, all the slabs, all the different variants and things like that. We have trapdoors, doors, we have signs, the hanging signs, shelves, and then some more random stuff. These gaps right here is for all of the copper variants of all these, but we're saving that for later. I also went ahead and got all the banners and all the dyes because I'm definitely sick of getting all the colors. And I also went ahead and did the same thing for the candles. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I did go around and put down all the item frames I needed. And this right here is the next section we're going to get to. This is going to be all of the different items. And I think the first thing I want to get to is going to be all of the food items. So for this category, we're going to have to get all the meat, fish, berries, fruit, and stuff like that. I think we found our first victim. What on earth? I hate chasing these bunnies. All right, now we can go check out all the different fish. Ow. There we go. That's all the fish. Now let's go ahead and grab some of the other crops and berries. All right, that should be everything. There we go, and that's everything for the food section. I think I definitely realized that I underestimated the amount of time that this will take, and all the rest of the easy items are very basic, and I want to get this process moving along because I want to get to some of the more exciting items that we have to do towards the end. I think for the rest of the easy items, I'm just going to do one big material gathering montage, and I definitely have a lot of work to do, so let's get started. This is for this one guy who said I was cheating in the last video. You just need Silk Touch. Oh my god. Okay, now I just need you to lay me an egg. Where you going? I could be here all day, man. I'll just wait. I'll be right here. Oh, there we go. Now I just need to get the cold egg. Now it's your turn, man. I need an egg. Oh, someone left it under the tree for me. Sugarcane, some honey. Ah, oh my god. I just need you two to do the thing. Oh, come on, now. Come on, there we go. Now I just gotta wait for these to hatch. I'm not even gonna ask what you guys are doing. Grow, my children. Grow. Oh. There we go. That is going to do it for the rest of the easy items. This hallway is basically filled out. You know, we have a few gaps in here. We got quite a lot of space over here for the medium items. The next thing that I want to go grab is going to be all of the resin items. So that's going to be the resin blocks, the resin clumps, and then there's some kind of creaking heart that I have to go get. I have actually not explored anything to do with the creaking since he's come out. And even though I think that this is actually something really easy to go get, I wanted to throw it in with the medium items just because I don't really know how to do it. So let's go on a little adventure. Now I know there it is. There's a creaking forest over here, and it is nighttime right now, so this is perfect. Okay, all I know about the creaking is that he comes out at night, and something about him is like correlated with the resin, but I don't hear anything. I see a whole lot of normal mobs, but I don't see the creaking. If I start cutting down the trees, is he gonna like come out and get mad? No. Am I missing something? Is he not supposed to be spawning right now? I just heard something. Oh, okay. That did startle me just a little. Now what the, oh my god, there's so many normal mobs. Oh my god, I actually need to like keep my eye on him. All right, you just stay put. What is that? Does he not take any damage? Okay, it's going towards this tree. I really need to make sure I keep him in my view. Oh, what the? It's like getting on the... Is that resin? It is. What? Is that how you get resin? Oh! Oh! Oh, I could just farm this stuff forever if I just hit him. But there's also the freaking heart that I have to get. Do I have to kill him somehow? Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this is really hard. What is that? Okay, you need to chill out, dude. Let me break this. Did I pick it up? Oh, that killed him. Okay, well now I know. Now I think I know how this works. So I messed up. I need to break that thing with silk touch. I need another one to spawn in. Oh no. Is the sun rising? Oh, now I'm gonna have to wait. All right, the sun is setting. Let's give this another try. Oh, I see one already. Oh, okay. So he's gonna lead me. Gonna be up here. Where are you? Come up here. Oh, is it this tree? There we go. But I'm just gonna farm some of this resin because I know we need a lot. Open. Okay. That's the creaking heart block, but I'm guessing I need to break it with silk touch. So I just need to keep you there. Oh, this is gonna take a second. Don't mind me, man. I'm just gonna break this real quick. That kills them, right? Okay. There we go. It's right there. That's the creaking heart. Okay, okay. I need 3 of those. Hello, come out. What if I place this thing? Is that doing anything? Can I summon him? Nothing's happening. No! Wait, I just lost that one. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot I needed to pick it up with silk touch. Okay, well, I just went to a different pale garden and I was mining in the trees and they have these just out. It doesn't have to be nighttime. Now I just need 2 more. There we go. Is it in the tree? Oh no, I hear a zombie. Give me that. Give me that. I'm out of here. All right, we're back, and I'm pretty sure I smelt this. Yes, to get the resin ingot, resin brick. Okay. Hopefully this is enough to make all the stuff. I actually don't think it is. Yeah, I wasn't recording, but I totally just figured out how to summon him. Okay, here we go. Now we should definitely have enough. The slabs, the stairs, and the walls. Brick, the clump, and the creaking heart. All right, that is it for resin, and I don't think I'm ever gonna touch this stuff again because I think the block is ugly and I really didn't like that guy. We still have some missing gaps here, and I went ahead and I wrote everything down in the chat that I gotta go grab. The first thing I'm gonna go grab is the heart of the sea, which I know we can get from buried treasure, and I have 1 map right here. I do, however, need to grab 6 heart of the seas because I also need them to craft the conduits for the hard item I'm gonna get. So I'm just gonna fly around and look for shipwrecks so I can find buried treasure maps and then find buried treasure. Oh, there's a shipwreck. There we go. Got another buried treasure map. So we gotta go east. It's gonna be out in the water. There it is. Heart of the sea. Got it. All right, now we gotta go west. Should be coming up. It should be right around here. There we are. Heart of the sea. Heart of the sea. All right, that's 3. We just need 3 more. And it's close by. Oh, there it is. That's 4. There we go. 5. We just need 1 more. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get this one perfect. It's gonna be straight down. Oh, nailed it. And that is 6. Heart of the sea done. Now, nautilus shells would normally be very hard to get, but I know that somewhere I have some nautilus shells that I bought from the wandering trader. What are they doing in here? Anyway, there is my 5 nautilus shells, but later I'm still gonna have to get a bunch more nautilus shells just for the conduits. Next thing will be a little easier, but it also goes with the other thing. I need gas tiers and also end crystals. So I need a total of 6 gas tiers. There you are. And he dropped one. Gotcha. Oh, what the hell? That gas dropped 4 tiers. I didn't know looting 3 affected gas tier drops, but I guess that makes sense. All right, in that case, we should only need to find 1 more ghast. Oh, there we go. I got 6 gas tiers, and we can craft those up. And now we got the gas tiers and the end crystals. Now, the next thing that I need to go grab is the Totem of Undying and the Ominous Banner, which are both things that I can get from starting a raid. Now, I have my ominous bottle, and I know there's a village over here somewhere, so let's just fly over there. Here we are. All right, I'm not really sure how this bottle works, but I think I would drink it. Oh, there we go. We got a raid starting. Get inside, get inside. Where are you going? Oh, there they are. Get out of here. Oh my god, this is gonna be annoying. There we go, I need one of you. And he dropped the banner. Perfect. This is gonna be annoying because I'm pretty sure this village is under a bunch of caves. All right, give me the next wave. Come on, come on. There they are. They're not very coordinated. Any day now, guys. The village is up here. Hey, fine, I'll come to you. This dude doesn't even have an axe. All right, I got my 3 ominous banners I needed. What? That's it? All right, I'm just really confused. I don't know how the raid mechanics work with the new ominous bottles, but I looked it up. Apparently I didn't get up to wave 5 because I was in easy mode, which I didn't even know. I thought I was in hard mode. My guess is when I changed the world from a server to a single player world, I just didn't change the difficulty back to hard. As you can see, my difficulty's on hard. I have another ominous bottle, but I'm not sure if it'll work now that I have Hero of the Village. I think I'm gonna try going to a different village. Here we go. I'm at a different village. This one also should be better because I don't think there's any caves underground. Drink the bottle. Will a raid start? There we go. All right, now that I'm in hard mode, I should get the little evokers or the little illager things that have the totems. I don't really know. Ooh, I lost the raid. I only got 1 totem. All right, that was embarrassing. I need to prepare a little better and I'll come back. There we go. I got another ominous bottle. I need to grab my chest plate and I want to make a bow. Where's my chest plate? There we go. Need to make me a bow and let's enchant it. Can't I combine these two? All right, that's a good bow. All right, I'm ready. I know there's a village over here. Let's do this at a new village. All right, this time I got my chest plate and my bow. Let's drink the potion. I'm prepared this time. There they are. I got 3 totems. I got 3 totems. But I still want to win the raid. I definitely lost the raid, but I got all the totems I need. All right, I'm done with that. All right, well, now I feel really stupid because for some reason I forgot totems aren't stackable. I can't even sort these automatically. So I'm just going to manually sort these ones because I don't feel like changing this whole system. I do plan on eventually having a raid farm so I can have a bunch of totems because I do die a lot. And that's kind of a part of why I put the totems next to the rockets because I feel like those are 2 things that I'll refill together often. So if I have to manually check in my totems, I don't really care that much. We can also toss up the ominous banner, and this is something I can actually sort. Okay, and the last item to finish off this hallway for the medium items is going to be the Nether Star. This is another thing that would usually be pretty hard to get, but considering in my first video I made a wither skull farm, and as you can see we have a ton of wither skulls, this really shouldn't be that hard. And just to make it a little bit more entertaining, I'll actually fight the wither for real instead of just trapping it in the bedrock in the end. Oh! There we go. That's the first one down. Go ahead and spawn in the second one. That's 2. And that's 3. I did also just realize I need 3 more wither stars for the beacons I have to make. But for these ones, I'll just go to the end. This is definitely a lot easier. There we go. That's 6 nether stars. All right, we got the Nether Star and the beacon. And going along with the beacon is going to be the rest of the utility and workbench blocks. A furnace, crafting table, stonecutter, cartography table, chest, hopper, dropper, dispenser, barrel, fletching table, smoker, note block, jukebox, redstone lamp, bell, brewing stand, scaffolding, lodestone, fizzled bookshelf, respawn anchor, composter, cauldron, blast furnace, loom, smithing table, target, trapped chest, rafter, cobweb, bookshelf, lectern, enchanting table, anvil, soul campfire, grindstone, decorated pot, and ender chest. And then we have some redstone components, honey block, sticky piston, slime block, piston, repeater, comparator, observer, TNT, detector rail, activator rail, and the daylight detector. After laying them out, you can really see just how many utility blocks there are in this game. Anyway, next up is going to be all the coral blocks, so let's go on a little ocean adventure. Now, luckily, my base is right next to a coral reef, so this should be pretty easy. All right, I just need to get the alive and dead version of all of these coral. Pretty sure I need silk touch. There we go. Here's the red one, or I guess it's called fire coral. And I think this one's called the brain coral block. Yep, there we go. Keep running out of breath. This is the bubble coral fan. I need to find some horn coral. There we go. I got fire coral, brain coral, bubble coral, tube coral, and horn coral. Now I just need to find 6 of everything. I need to find horn coral right there. There we go. Let me get my breath. All right, I need 3 more fire coral. Here's 1, 2, 3. I need 1 more brain coral. There we go. 6 more bubble coral. That bubble coral? Oh, there we go. All right, I need 5 more of those. 2, 4, and 6. Now I just need a little bit more blue and yellow. There we go. That's everything. Okay, and very important, before I place these, I need to make sure I waterlog all of these blocks. That way, when I place them, they don't die. But if I place them up here without water, they should all die. There we go. And if I place the water right, these ones should not die either. Perfect. These ones, and these ones will be dead. That one shouldn't be alive. Aha. That should not be waterlogged. There we go. That's all the coral done. Okay, the next and final thing for the medium items is going to be all of the different copper blocks. Especially with the new Copper Age update, they've added an absolute ton of new copper blocks. And the thing that's annoying with copper blocks and why I put it in medium is because for every block, I have to get all of the different aged variants of it. And then I have to get them all again for the waxed versions. That comes out to total 112 different items I have to go get. And because I have to get 3 of each item, that's a total of 336 items. And the annoying thing with copper is I have to place it out and wait for it to age. This is gonna take a very long time. So it's a good thing that I pre-placed all these copper blocks right here. But even all of these blocks is barely half of what I need to get. So I'm gonna mine all these up. That's that mined up. And the rest I'm just gonna go steal from a trial chamber nearby. Pretty sure it's right here? Somewhere down here. There it is. Now let me break in. Hello? Oh! Yeah, get out of here. I am here to steal and nothing else. Okay, that should be enough. I just want to take a minute and admire my base. Wow. That took me a really long time. Now I get to go through the absolute pleasure of stripping and waxing all 336 different blocks. Okay, I ran into a little bit of a problem. As you can see right here, I got all the normal waxed copper blocks. And over here, I have the unwaxed versions. I also have the stairs and slabs and the unwaxed versions of those as well. The issue is that for the rest of the items, I can't craft them from the aged copper block, and I have to craft them all individually and then age them separately. Luckily, I can still craft copper ingots from the blocks, but this is still going to be very annoying. All right, I'm going to craft up all the different items and I'll be back with you guys when I'm done. Okay, I crafted all the different items. Now I'm just going to go to my little spot and age them all. And for anyone wondering, these carpet blocks are placed 4 blocks apart because 4 air blocks in between each copper block is going to help it age the fastest. All right, let's get these placed. All right, now all we have to do is wait for these to age. Okay, let's mine all this up. All right, now I'll go ahead and strip and wax these to all the different variants we need. There we go, everything prepared. Now we can get them placed. What? I messed up placing some of these chests, so we gotta let these ones age a little more. But while we wait for those to age, we can work on the next thing, which is spawning a bunch of copper golems. Oh, I didn't know that's how they work. I don't need a chest. So it's only one thing? They just spawn with a chest? Okay. Well, let me spawn in 24 of them. There we go. Now I just have to wait for these little guys to shrivel up and die. All right, it is literally 10 hours later, and I just realized I definitely did not do this right. These guys have only aged one stage since I've been gone, but I realized that I can just make the copper golems out of the aged copper block, and they age way faster, so that's what I did, and they basically turned into statues instantly. And as you can see, they were plotting an escape, so we got to mine these guys up. Some of them even made it over the wall. Oh, because they were trying to get to these chests over here. Let's get these chests as well. Something else I just realized is that these things stack separately depending on what pose they're in. And I'm definitely not sorting them all to be in different poses because that would just be ridiculous. So I'm going to have to make sure these guys are all in the normal standing position. He's dancing. All right, let me get all these things ready. Oh no, he just came to life. I can't let that happen. We'll just grab one of these, one of those, and one of these. And he should turn into a statue. Come on. Oh, I think he's waxed. Oh, there we go. Here we go. We have all the different variants of the copper statue. And we can get those placed along with the chests, and we should have everything for the medium items done. Okay, hopefully these two chests don't combine because that's what messed me up last time. There we go. Perfect. And that's not quite everything. I still need the trapdoors and doors, but I should have some of those right here. There we go. And get these placed down. And that is everything done for the copper. And with that, we are finally ready to get started on the hard items. That means we are very close to being done. We only have 30 items out of the total 1086. That doesn't mean that these next items are going to be easy though. Especially the first one, because it's considered one of the rarest blocks in the game. I'm going to go fill up on rockets real quick because we might be flying around for a while. There we go. I think that should do for a bit. All right, I think I should start looking from here. All right, the first hard item we're looking for is the Deepslate Emerald Ore. And as you could probably see from earlier in the video, I struggled to even find the normal Emerald Ore. And Deepslate Emerald Ore is much harder because there's a very small place in the Y level where Deepslate Emerald Ore can spawn. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm not even really sure how to start because last time to find Emerald Ore, I just went to Snowy Mountains and dug it up. But I gotta go deep underground to find this stuff. So I think my best bet is finding mountain biomes and then trying to find a cave. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. This is gonna be a rough one. Okay, I found a cave, but it's a lush cave, so I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be any Deepslate Ore in here. All right, this is not gonna work. We're gonna have to find a different place. I think this would be a mountain. I'm just gonna dig down here and see if I find anything. Oh, here's a cave. Okay, I gotta get down to Deepslate level. This is a really big cave. I'm still not really sure how this worked, but I'm guessing Deepslate Emerald Ore is just down here somewhere. It's just really rare. Oh, it's just normal emerald. I have to go way deeper. Oh, I think I'm starting to realize how hard this is gonna be. I found diamonds, but no Deepslate Emerald Ore. I'm gonna try finding a different place. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to my base and watch a video on how to find them instead of just walking around like an idiot, because I can tell this is gonna be a really tedious one. Okay, I just watched a really helpful video by a channel called Brevort. Sorry if I butchered that name. I'm actually gonna put a link in the description to it because I thought it was really helpful, and he only has 1,000 subscribers. Kind of like me. So I figured I would just put his name out there because his video was really helpful. But basically what he said in his video is that I need to find a windswept gravelly hill that's near the ocean. And the best Y level to mine at is -2. All right, I'm pretty sure there's some windswept hills over here. Here's some windswept hills. I'm just going to wait until I find a windswept gravelly hills because I'll have much better chances there. But finding one could take a while, so I'll just come back when I find one. I think that looks like one. This definitely looks like a windswept gravelly hill. Yes, we found one. It's not near the ocean, but this will still work. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just dig down to -2. There we go. This is the best Y level to look for Deepslate Emerald Ore. And I'm just gonna start strip mining. But every 2 blocks, I'm gonna start a new tunnel. I'm gonna set up a bunch of these and dig them all the way down. That way I can clear out the most area in the least amount of time. Anyway, let's just get started because this is definitely gonna take a long time. Oh, there's silverfish here. Oh my god, I forgot. Very scary. No! Oh my god! I found one. Oh my god! I actually can't even believe it. I found two. There's literally no way. Let me make sure that this is the Silk Touch pickaxe. And that was at like the dead start of this tunnel. Silk Touch. 1, 2. That is absolutely insane. Shout out to Brevort for making that video because he was right. I've been digging for maybe 30 minutes and I found 2 Deepslate Emerald Ore. That's definitely very lucky, but I would not have found that if I didn't see that video. So now I only need to find one more. That gives me a little bit of hope. I guess I'll keep digging. Oh my god, that took so long. I'm almost not even happy. I'm just glad that it's over. And there's 2 again. I don't even care. I have the 3. I am getting out of here. Okay. And that is the emerald ore done. And I can say without a doubt that was definitely the least enjoyable item to get. I don't even ever want to think about this block again. Next up on the hard items is going to be everything in the deep dark biome. And there are, I think, 8 different items that you have to get from the deep dark. And I do know that there's a deep dark biome through this portal, but I'm not going to show you guys the area on the other side of this portal. I'm not going to show much, but this area is definitely going to get put to use in the future. But I believe that there is a skulk biome down here. I don't really remember how I got there. It's through these caves. I'm like 99% sure it's straight down from here. Oh, okay, we definitely found it. Now, I'm pretty sure I could pick this stuff up with Silk Touch. There we go. So I'll grab this now, and I can grab this stuff as well. Oh, let's be very careful here. Oh, there we are. We found it. Let's fly down very softly. Oh my god. That didn't set anything off, so I'm probably good to mine this. Everything good. All right, I just need one more sensor. Actually, I need 6 of these because I got to make the calibrated one. I just need to be very, very sneaky. I'm not trying to see any wardens today. Oof. I really should have set my spawn nearby. You know what? We're just going to mine this and hope for the best. Nothing went off. I think I'm good. I'm just going to mine these. Oh, God. I'm mining down. I'm mining down. I'm scared. I'm scared. I think if it screams 3 times, the warden spawns. And that was only 2 times. Okay, I need to be much more careful. Oh my god, that is not the sound I want to be hearing right now. All right, you know, I'm too stupid to try to understand how this stuff works. I'm just going to mine these and build up and hope for the best. Oh, I'm really scared though. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it's yelling at me. Oh, he spawned in! 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 He spawned in!
Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Get me out of here. Oh, okay. That's the sound of him despawning. The next following clips is basically just me struggling for about an hour and a half. I think the important thing to remember is that the warden will spawn if the shrieker goes off 3 times. Oh, okay, so that's once. That's not good.
What on earth? I thought it took 3 times. I thought it took 3 times from the spawn. That was immediately.
That was horrible. This took place many times. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm still pillaring, I don't care. And again. Why did that just set off? Oh my god! And again. Right? Nope. Nope. Oh my god! I suck so bad at this. Until eventually I got this bright idea. Okay, plan is mine both of these and then pillar up. I'm very, very scared. 3, 2, 1. Very bad idea. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. He's right there! He's right there! He's right there! He's right there! Go, go, go! Go! I'm in a cave, I'm in a cave! Oh my god! No, 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 no! Why am I here? What is going on? What is going on in this village right now? What village am I at? Oh my god. I'm so far away. All right, I'm gonna break this spawn point. I have a better chance of getting back from spawn. Okay, I'm back at spawn. Hope is not lost. Hope is not lost. No! Why would I do that? Okay, so that did not go well at all. I lost all of my stuff. For some reason, I decided to bring every single tool I have in all of my armor, so all of my stuff despawned. I'm just gonna cut back to you guys when I get my stuff. Oh my god, I can't even get a break. I'll cut back to you guys when I get my stuff back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is about 2 days later, and I went ahead and remade a max set of armor, max tools. I actually have a hoe that has silk touch so I can mine this stuff faster. And most importantly, I watched a video on everything that would help me get all these items and try and understand the deep dark. And I made a little shulker box full of a bunch of items that are gonna help me out. We have night vision potions so that I can see because it's very dark. Ender pearls so when the warden spawns, I can escape really quickly. Just some extra food. And with the wool, I can block off any of the sensors and the shriekers because wool blocks sound. So we're gonna grab some of this. I wrote down all the items that I need to go get. As you can see, there's no spelling errors. They're all gonna go in this chest. And as you can see, the deep dark is right there. And I'm ready to get my revenge. This time it's gonna be in and out. Now also, obviously because I lost all my armor, I don't have the swift sneak enchant anymore. And that enchant we get from the ancient city, so I'm gonna be looking for that too. Drink a night vision potion. Oh my goodness, that makes it way better. And what we can do is block these off. If I go like this and then I mine it, there we go. It doesn't set anything off. I really wish I knew that the first time. This wool is gonna make this a lot easier. That's 3. I do still need to grab these and some of this. Oh, here we go. We got a shrieker. These are the ones that caused me all the trouble last time. If I block off all the sound, there we go. That's one shrieker. I'm just gonna block off all of these sensors. I should be good. I blocked off those sensors. Oh, there's one up top. Oh, shoot. I forgot if I step on him, it sets him off. I get 3 warnings and then he spawns. I'm just gonna block this one off. I don't want to think about that thing. And if I just block off this entirely, there we go. All right, it should be completely blocked off. And I can grab both of these. Okay, I need one more shrieker and that's it for all the blocks. 3, 2, 1, go. It didn't set it off. Okay, so I'm still good. I'm gonna ender pearl back and I'm gonna put all this stuff in this chest just in case. I still need to get echo shards and also I need to make the recovery compass. And I also need to find the swift sneak enchant. So we gotta open a few chests. Should be good to open this chest. There we go. We got some echo shards. Ah, no swift sneak. Okay, I just did the math and I need 24 echo shards. Swift sneak 3. There we go. We got swift sneak. We got our echo shards. I still need 24 echo shards though. Oh my god. Where did I dig down? Right here. I got my stuff. I pretty much looted every single chest in that ancient city, and this is all the echo shards I got. I only got 11. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the original ancient city that I was at the first time and loot those chests. Okay, I'm at the other ancient city. Go. 1. Get out of here. Ooh, that one had a lot actually. We're at 19. We're getting close. We're getting close. 1, 2, 3. Teleport. 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 Oh, okay. I have 23. I only need 1 more echo shard. You know what? I'm getting out of here. I have more echo shards in my base. There we go. I got 9 echo shards in my ender chest. I didn't even need to do all that. Let's make 3 recovery compasses, 3 of these. After dying and losing all my stuff, and over the course of 3 days, I finally got all of the deep dark items. And I think that it's pretty safe to say that I will not be going back there for a very long time. Echo shard and the recovery compass. And that is it. Next up on the hard items is going to be all of the netherite items. Now this one was already going to be pretty hard, but I decided to make it a lot harder for myself by dying and losing all of my stuff. So now not only do I have to get 3 of the ancient debris, the netherite scrap, the netherite ingot, and the netherite blocks, but I also have to get an extra netherite ingot for all of these tools and all of my armor. That comes out to a total of 166 ancient debris I have to go mine. And I'm sure most of you guys know how boring mining for netherite is, but I have 2 things that are going to help me make this a lot easier. The first one being that I have a pretty good creeper farm and good supply of gunpowder. I also have an automatic sand duper. You just turn this on, if we cut through, we got infinite sand. I turned this thing on for like 2 minutes and I already got like 2 double chests full of sand. And if we put these 2 together, we can make an absolute ton of TNT. Or what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the nether, we're gonna dig tunnels, we're gonna place down a bunch of TNT and light it. And as you can already see, this is one of the best ways to mine for netherite. We already got 3 veins. And then we're just going to repeat that until we get all the netherite we need. This is going to be a pretty long and boring process. Cue the netherite mining montage. What? I'm going to play this in slow motion? Where does that TNT come from? Where? I cannot believe that's the second time this happened in this video. Well, I guess I'll see you when I get a full set of fully enchanted tools and armor. We're back a day later. I got back fully enchanted armor and tools. Let's try this one more time. Hey, editing Raft Jams here. While this gameplay is playing in the background, I just want to take a second and say thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. Now, I know in YouTube terms that doesn't really sound like a lot, but it is genuinely very much appreciated. I've only posted 2 videos, so I was very surprised to see my last video got like 37,000 views. A lot of you guys left a lot of nice comments, and I really didn't expect that kind of support this early on. I also want to take a second and say thank you to anybody who's watched this far. I know this video is very long, but yeah, that's about it. If you liked the video so far, please consider subscribing, and yeah, let's get back to the video. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wasn't recording, but I found the tunnel that I died in. And some of my stuff is still here. Oh my god, it looks like all of my stuff. Let me get some of this junk out of my inventory. How is so much of my stuff here? When you watch the clip, you can literally see it all burn in the lava. This is all of my stuff. Play back that clip. You can hear the sound of my stuff burning in the lava. I just watched the clip back, and if you look really closely, it looks like some of my stuff burned, but majority of the important things managed to fly out just barely and land like right here. Well, I guess now I have an extra set of armor. Oh, and also I turned on full bright and bright ores because I'm a filthy cheater and my eyes were kind of hurting because it's dark in the nether. This is the furthest cheating that I'll go, is full bright and stuff like this. After mining for like 2 hours, I gave in and put it on. But we're getting very close. We have a stack in 17. I need a stack in 36 if I remember. To stack in 38, 35, 36. I only need 2 more. I ran out of TNT, so I'm gonna find these last 2 by hand. Yeah. That is the last netherite right there. 1, 2. That's all I need. Let's get this 3rd one though. He's got a spear. All right, let's start smelting up most of this. And while this is smelting, I'm gonna go grab some gold. For right now, my nether fortress farm makes a decent gold farm for what I need right now, but eventually I'll probably upgrade it. All right, we can make the 3 netherite ingots. Okay, that should be all of it smelted. I should be able to craft these all into netherite ingots. We can make 3. Uh-oh, I messed something up. Oh no, I don't have enough. How? I'm so stupid. I came back with a stack in 38. I need 2 stacks in 38. Back to the nether I go. Oh, that's perfect. Give me that. Okay, we're out of here. Okay. There we go. That's how many netherite ingots I need. 1, 2, 3, and 10 for all of my armor and tools. We got the netherite scrap, the netherite ingot, the ancient debris, and the block of netherite. And now I'm going to bed. Here we are back the next day. Let's go ahead and grab these netherite ingots. I forgot about the smithing template thing. I know I have some in my other base. I have 4. Let me mine these diamonds really fast. I forget how to duplicate these. Is it like that? No? Like this? Like this? Okay, I'll look it up. Oh, I need netherrack. Here we go. Wait, what? That only made 6? All right, I guess I need to go get some more diamonds. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Comes out to 18. There we go. Oh, wow. 32. Let's head home. Ooh, that made 10 perfectly, but I need to make sure that I have at least 1 that I can duplicate. There we go. I got some diamonds in the chest. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade all this stuff. Netherite helmet, netherite chest plate, netherite leggings, netherite boots, pickaxe, sword, silk touch pickaxe, axe, shovel, and most importantly, a netherite hoe. Man, it feels good to be back in netherite. And it's only right if we rename my stuff to what it used to be. Melvin, Normal. I don't even remember what I named my shovel. Back. We are so back. Okay, now the next thing on the hard items is definitely going to be a lot less dangerous, but probably just as boring. We are going to be getting all of the different sniffer items, the sniffer egg, the 2 seeds, and the 2 flowers that you can get from the sniffer. Now, the first step in this process is going to be finding some ocean ruins underwater. And as you can see, I crafted just a couple of brushes. And what we can do is we can brush suspicious sand, and there is a chance of getting a sniffer egg. I just looked it up. It's a 6.7% chance. I don't want to hear nothing about that number. Well, the first thing is going to be finding an ocean ruin, and I thought that would be easy, but I've been flying around for a while. I haven't seen anything. There we go. I see an ocean ruin. Suspicious sand. I think I'm coming to realize I don't really know what suspicious sand looks like. Oh, that's suspicious sand right there. Get out of here. Come on. Oh my goodness. I just got a sniffer egg first try. Get out of here. I'm having a moment. Well, that is very lucky. I just got a sniffer egg on my first attempt. Maybe this won't be as bad as I thought. I think that's another one. Yes! That's 2. You know, I was gonna get more than 2, but I've been looking for a really long time, and I cannot find any more ocean ruins. And I know I can hatch 2 sniffers and then just breed them and get more eggs, so we should be good. Okay, here is the next step. I'm gonna make a little enclosure, or I guess actually a rather big enclosure. Now, I actually did a little bit of research this time, and turns out sniffer eggs hatch faster on a moss block. So usually it would take about 20 minutes, but on a moss block it'll only take 10 minutes. So now I just gotta wait for these things to hatch. You're ruining my transition. That was very rude. Oh, I heard it. What on earth? Oh my goodness. This is my first time actually seeing the sniffer. The baby ones are way bigger than I expected. All right, well, now we just gotta wait 20 more minutes for when these guys grow up. Oh my God. These things are huge. They're taller than me. Oh, there we go. We already got 1 torchflower seed and 1 pitcher pod. All right, I'm pretty sure they sniff up stuff every 8 minutes or something like that. But if I get 1 more torchflower seed, I'll be able to breed them. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for these guys to sniff up some more seeds. All right, I got a little bit carried away. I now have 12 sniffers. I was watching a movie and just like walking around and breeding them every once in a while. So as you can see, we have 18 torchflower seeds and we have 43 pitcher pods. So we definitely have enough of those. Real quick, I'm gonna breed these and we can get 3 eggs. Now, I believe that the flowers we grow on farmland. Go ahead and plant these. There we go. And we'll plant the pitcher pods as well. Whoa, these ones look really weird. And I have some bone meal. we go ahead and grow these up, and the pitcher pod, or I guess they're just like any other flower. I can just break it with my hand. There we go. We got 3 torch flowers and 3 pitcher pods. And that's everything for the sniffers. We can go ahead and head home. I feel kind of bad leaving them there. They'll be fine. Here we go. The sniffer egg, torch flower, the pitcher plant, torch flower seeds, and the pitcher pod. Okay, staying on the topic of flowers, the next thing we're going to get for the hard items is the wither rose. This one's going to be a little tricky, but I have a plan. You know what? This will be a perfect spot to do this. For those of you that don't know, wither roses drop when a wither kills another mob. And if you look behind me, you might just see a few other mobs. Just having a peaceful day, enjoying each other's company. I really don't like what these two are doing. Yeah, you guys are going first. Oh, oh God. There's a wither rose already. I just need to make him kill these mobs. There we go. I got a wither rose. Kill this one. Kill this one. Kill this sheep. Kill this sheep. Kill that sheep. Kill this sheep. There we go. That's 2. I can get this one. I have 3. Okay. 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 I forgot I totally should have got a bow. All right. I'm just going to go back. And once he gets out of render distance, he should just stay put, right? Enchant this. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's head back over there. Let's see if he's still there. Okay, he's here somewhere. Where are you at, Wither? There he is. What are you doing all the way over there? He's killing horses. What are you doing? Come over here. Oh, I'm getting attacked by spiders. All right, all right, all right. I really should have slept. I don't know why I kept it as night. Okay, he's coming down. He's coming down. He's coming down. He's coming down. Are you kidding me? I'm all the way back by these guys. I think I'm realizing I'm nowhere near as good at this game as I thought. You guys can probably guess why I don't play hardcore. My stuff should be somewhere over here. Oh my God! There's no way. Dude, that's my armor. Oh my goodness. That is the scariest thing I've ever seen in this game. Yeah, give me my sword. This zombie has all of my armor on. All right. Take off my armor, dude. Just straight up stole my stuff. There we go. My armor. Absolutely unbelievable. There we go. And to end off all the flowers, we have the wither rose. Next up is going to be the conduits. Now, to make a conduit, I need 8 nautilus shells. And to get nautilus shells, there's 4 different ways to do it. The first one is going to be fishing. You can get it through treasure drops. The second one's going to be from killing drowns. The third one's going to be from the wandering trader. And the last one is going to be from the new mob, the nautilus, which has a chance of dropping it. These 5 nautilus shells I have right now, I got from the wandering trader. We're not going to try to get any more nautilus shells from wandering trader because that's just not going to happen. The chances of him spawning with that trade are very low. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try all the other different ways of getting nautilus shells for like 20 minutes each, and we're going to see which one gets you them the fastest. The first one we're going to do is fishing. Now when you have luck of the sea 3, there is a 1.9% chance of getting the nautilus shell, but I don't have a lure 3 villager. Actually, I do. Buy that. I'm going to put it in the enchanting table first just to see what we get. Okay, lure 2 and unbreaking 3 isn't bad, but let's slap lure 3 on there. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a timer for like 20 minutes. I'm gonna fish the whole time and let's see how many nautilus shells I get. Okay, and timer start. All right, time is up and I got 1 nautilus shell. We're off to a great start. I also got an inventory full of junk. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is you're gonna be hunting drowns and nautiluses. I'm gonna combine hunting both of them at the same time. Now drowns have a 3% chance of spawning in with a nautilus shell, and if they spawn in with one, they have a 100% chance of dropping it. And then nautiluses on the other hand have a 5% chance of dropping a nautilus shell when you kill them. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes and see how many nautilus shells we get. Starting now. Okay, time is up. I got 3 Nautilus shells, which is a lot better than fishing. So I'm probably just gonna keep doing this. I think I forgot to mention I need 24 Nautilus shells. Okay, I just did the math, and if I get 3 Nautilus shells every 20 minutes with this method, then it'll take a little over an hour and a half to get the 24 needed. So yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to that. But let's get to it. There we go. That is the last one. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get back home. All right, I know I left the heart of the season here. Let's craft up 3 conduits. There we go. Conduit done. We can see in my statistics that I've killed 206 Nautiluses. And it actually didn't take as long as I thought. It only took about 45 minutes. Okay, moving on from that, guys, we only have 3 more things left until we are done with this entire system. Or I guess technically 3 groups of things. Because the next thing we're going to be getting is all 3 different colors of the frog lights. And even though I don't need to, just because I like the frog lights and I was going to build this anyway, I'm going to be building a frog light farm. Now, the way that you get frog lights is you need to get a frog to eat a magma cube. And for every variant of frog, they each drop a different colored frog light. Now, for this farm, I'm going to need 4 of each different color frog. I already went ahead and got all the materials for this. I'm going to get started building, and I'll get back to you guys when I need to go get those frogs. All right, that's this part done. Now I just need to go and get the frogs. All right, here's the way I'm gonna do this. I know there's a mangrove swamp over here, and that's where frogs spawn. Here we go. Now I just need to find a frog. There's a frog. What are you doing under there, little dude? Here, come with me. I'm gonna find you a friend. Come up here, dude. I found you a friend. Don't be shy. Come up here. All right, now you two are gonna do your thing. I'm gonna look this way. Oh, I think they're done. And we'll just wait for one of you guys to lay some eggs. Who's it gonna be? There we go. They laid eggs finally. Now we just gotta wait for these things to hatch. Oh, I heard it. Where are they? I gotta catch them. Got them. Is there more? There is. Where is he? I see you. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. No. Gotcha. Okay, that was 2. Are there any more? That is not a tadpole. Oh man, that's disappointing. I think it's only 2 tadpoles. Well, I'm gonna need a lot more than that. You are coming with me, and you. There we go. I made a nice little house for you guys. Now I just need you guys to make a lot more tadpoles. What? They can jump that high? Get back in there. Get back in here. All right, we're gonna have to make this wall higher. Yeah, there's no way they can jump over this wall. You know what? I'm gonna go see if I can find any more frogs. Here's one and another one. All right, I got you guys 2 friends. Okay, so now I only need 8 bucket of tadpoles. Oh, there we go. The tadpoles hatched. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I just need 2 more. 1, 2. Now this is gonna be the tricky part. I'm gonna have to take all 4 of these guys all the way back to my base, which is around 700 blocks this way. So these guys better behave. I already lost one. Where did he go? What are you doing down there? There we go. I will defend these frogs with my life. Run! Run, run, run! No, I lost one! No, 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 no. Oh my god! We're getting attacked, we're getting attacked. Run, run. We're gonna make it out of here. Make a break for the ocean. There we go, we're all safe. There we go, we made it here safely. All right, now how am I gonna get them down there without them hurting themselves? If I just flood this with water. All right, they should be safe, right? Come on down. Slowly, slowly. Oh, okay. There we go. Hang on a second, that actually looks really cool. I'm almost tempted to leave it like that. Anyway, let's get these guys into the farm. There we go. Now come over here. Welcome to your new home forever. Hang on. Where's the 4th one? What are you doing? Come here. All right, and that is the 4 warm variant frogs. The other 8 I have to get is going to be 4 of the green ones and 4 of the orange ones. Now, the orange ones can spawn in any neutral biome, and the portal to my mushroom biome is the closest, so we're just going to do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then let's just wait for these things to grow up into frogs. Oh my goodness, they grew. Get back here. Get back here. These 2 are slacking. Whoa, calm down, bro. Calm down. There you are. All right, let's take these guys back to the farm. Come on. All right, now for the cold variant. Here we go. Wait for these guys to hatch. Yo, that is not a frog. Get out of there. How did another one get in? Out. Green frogs. What is this achievement? Get each frog variant on a lead. Did it. Where's the advancement
for imprisoning them forever?
Here we go, guys. Welcome to your new home. All right, now that we have all these guys in here, we can finish building the farm. All right, everything's set up. The last step is going to be putting some iron golems inside. Whoops. All right, and then let's build up an AFK platform. All right, and now we should see some magma cubes spawn. There we go. That is a ton. I'm going to use free cam real quick just to make sure it's working. There we go. That's perfect. This farm is by Shulkercraft, and it's a really smart design. There's just these platforms for magma cubes to spawn, and they're lured towards these iron golems. The iron golems will kill them, and then these chains right here are going to filter all the smaller ones down so that the frogs can eat them, which is where these hoppers pick them up and put them into the chest. I'm gonna AFK this for like 20 minutes and let's see how many we can get. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's check and see how many we have. Okay, that is really good actually. Let's go ahead and take one of each color. We got the achievement, and we have the pearlescent, ochre, and verdant froglight. Now, the next thing for the hard items is something that I've been looking forward to, honestly. We have to get all of the mob heads. Now, there's a good chance that a lot of you didn't even know you could get all the mob heads in survival Minecraft. And the secret to getting them is in my hand right now, the trident. Now, when I was hunting nautiluses and drowns, I killed a drown with a trident and he dropped it. So I already have that step done. The next step is going to be enchanting this trident with channeling, which it does not look like I have. And I don't have a channeling villager, so this is going to be a little tough. But my best shot is going to be getting a channeling villager. Let's see, are there any villagers here? There you are. Yeah, go inside. I'm just gonna trap you in here. No, you are not a cleric or whatever that is. You are a librarian, and you're gonna sell me channeling, no matter how long that takes. Give me channeling, dude. You're not leaving until you give me channeling. There we go, channeling. Oh, I forgot to bring my emeralds. Okay, you are gonna have to stay there, and I need to remember where this village is. I'm back. Give me that book. Thank you. Goodbye. There we go, channeling. All right, and now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna catch some creepers. All right, well, this is gonna be a problem because it just turned to day. Watch me nail this sheep though. Oh! Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait for it to be nighttime. Oh man, it's a shame it only started raining and it's not a thunderstorm. That would have made this a lot easier. All right, now that it's nighttime again, I'm gonna go around. I'm just gonna catch a bunch of creepers inside of boats, just like that. And why I'm doing that will make sense soon. Get this guy in a boat. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is so good. Please get the hell away from me. I need to turn all these creepers into charged creepers. Just like that. Okay, this is perfect. If I can get this guy, that should drop a zombie head. There we go. That's one zombie head. That's one. Get a second one. That should be... All right, I got all the zombie heads I need. Now, if I can get this guy to blow up this skeleton. All right, come here. There we go. Skeleton. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay, we got one skeleton head. Oh, no. Why didn't my shield come out? All right, I should be able to walk there. Thankfully, I spawned close. I do need to be really careful with the charged creepers because they do a lot more damage than a normal creeper. My stuff should be right here. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I got a creeper head from that. How did my helmet end up that far away? I still need 2 skeleton skulls and 2 creeper skulls. 1. Oh, I guess that was 2. Come here. Oh, you know what? I think I died because my shield broke. All right, well, this is going to be very hard to do without a shield. I think the thunderstorm's over. Yeah, it's definitely over. Oh, you know what I could use? A flint and steel. A flint and steel would work really well. All right, luckily I put a whole bunch of charged creepers in boats. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That number is haunting me. All right, this is perfect. I should just be able to light it and run away. Oh, okay. That's 2 skeleton skulls. And then there's this guy. I'm gonna do the same thing. Light it, run away. Okay, 3 skeleton skulls, 3 zombie skulls. Now I just need 2 creeper heads. All right, I think I got an idea. This guy is not a charged creeper. So if I just break his boat, ooh, and come and lure him over here. Come on. Get in the boat. Please get in the boat. All right, you're getting in the boat. There we go. Okay, light it. Run away. Creeper head. There we go. Okay, I still have 3 over there. I want to save these 3 for the piglins, though. What are the chances I can lure a creeper out of one of these caves? You know what? It doesn't matter. It's about to be nighttime anyway. Come on, I need a creeper. Here's one. All right, I need you to come with me. Just go get in that boat. Get in the boat and have fun. There we go. Those are the 3 main mob heads. And I'm gonna come back for these guys. I'm gonna go back to the base and drop these off. Oh my goodness, that was really stressful. That was also insanely lucky getting that thunderstorm. We got the skeleton, the creeper, and the zombie head. All right, let's take a little break from the harder ones and get the 2 easy mob heads. Obviously, as most people know, wither skeleton skulls are farmable, and I have a wither skull farm, so we have an absolute ton. And the other one that's pretty easy to get is the ender dragon head. We might just have to do a little flying around to find it. There we go. Ender dragon heads you can find on any end ship. Gonna put a block below it. Grab this. No! My inventory was full, so it just fell. All right, I guess we'll just have to find another one. Here we go. There we are. Oh no. Found an end ship, but I think it's one of the glitched ones. Yeah. I feel like these are way more common than they used to be. This is like the second one I've seen in this world. Here's an end ship, and this time it's actually in one piece. All right, now we just need 1 more. There we go. And 3. That's the last one. Okay, let's head home. How do I always end up back here? All right, we got the dragon head and the wither skeleton skull. All right, where are those creepers I left behind? There they are. Now these guys I saved so I can get the piglin heads, and it's those ones that I am a little bit worried about. Now I've seen some ways that people build like a little contraption to like catch the creepers and then get it, but I was in a single player world testing it out and I was very unsuccessful, and I only have 3 of these for 3 chances at this, so I need to be very careful. So I've come up with my own way of doing this. So this is the portal that they'll come out. And I'm gonna make a little trap for these creepers to fall into. Now I'm gonna go just over here and I'm gonna build another nether portal. Let's see where this one ends up. Okay, this one is a little bit too far away. Let's try a little bit closer. That one just syncs up to this one. What about this one? You know what? That's good enough. All right, here is my strategy I've come up with. I'm gonna have to break that boat and try and just get 1 creeper, and I need to trap the other creeper in this boat, which is very scary because if one of these blow up, then I'd have to wait for another thunderstorm, which is gonna take a very long time. Okay, let's just get one of them in the boat. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so I just have 1 right now. I'm gonna lure him into this portal. Okay, he went through. Now I'm gonna fly over to this portal. Okay, there he is right there. Now I need to get a piglin over here, or I guess I could just lure the creeper over. Come here, little creeper. Come here. Get him. Oh, yes. That was perfect. That was really nerve-wracking, though. We got one. Now we just got to do that 2 more times. Come get me. Come get me. Gonna lure him in there with a little piece of gold. Where are you going, dude? Look, there's gold down there. There's gold down there. Ah, gotcha. All right, now you stay put, dude. I'm gonna go grab you a little friend. Come through this portal. There you go. Okay, there he is. Get in the hole. Okay, now I'm just going to light that creeper up. There we go. That's 2. I only got to do that 1 more time. Oh, please just come get in this hole, dude. There you are. Come on through. Is he in the hole? Perfect. Now just blow up. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. We did it. Oh my goodness. That was so stressful for no reason. All right, I have successfully gotten all the mob heads. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we only have 1 item left to get. The last item that we're going to be getting is going to be Dragon's Breath. Now, in order to get this, we're going to have to re-summon the Ender Dragon, which means we need to yet again get some end crystals. So to the Nether we go. Here's some Ghast. Yeah. There's his Ghast here. Come here. All right, that's 4. Let's go home. Let's make 4 end crystals and let's go to the end. Now, I knew that I wanted to do this one at the end because I never actually recorded me fighting the Ender Dragon in this world. And that's just because I started making videos after I already basically halfway built my mega build. So I wanted to do this one in a kind of symbolic way since it's the last item and it's the final boss. Now, the one thing I am worried about is the Ender Dragon breaks all non-end blocks, which includes my Enderman farm and my sand dupers. So I'm a little nervous that he'll break those, but without further ado, here we go, guys. We're gonna place the 4 end crystals, summon the dragon, get the dragon's breath, and we're gonna finally be done with this massive project that I put onto myself. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's do this. Oh God, here we go, guys. And the last crystal. Okay, let's do this. This is gonna be a lot easier since I have an elytra. Let's get to breaking these crystals. Oh my God, there's no way. Okay, we're back. Here's my things. Okay, that's all the crystals broken. Now I just need this guy to shoot a little ball at me so I can get some dragon's breath. Shoot me with your ball. I know you want to. Ooh, let me pick this up. There we go. All right, I got enough dragon's breath. Let's kill this dude. Here we go. She's perching. All right. Let's do this. Come on. No. So close. Finish her off with the bow. There we go. The final shot. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. We got our dragon's breath. We did it. We have collected every single item in the game. Now I can finally go home and we can put the last item in its item frame. And we are completely done. Oh my goodness, I can't even explain how good this feels. This has taken so long. I'm almost at day 1800 in my world and my time played is at about 23.5 days. My storage system is finally completely finished and now there's only one more thing to do. It is finally time to put all of these chests full of junk into the system, make sure it works, and get everything sorted nice and neatly. And we can go to the input and just shove in a whole bunch of junk. Now this definitely isn't the fastest system, but let me go on free look here. You can see the dropper pushing everything up this water elevator and it goes into the hopper track. This is only hopper speed, but honestly, that's all I need really. And I'm very happy with this storage system. Now, a lot of you guys were asking for a schematic to this storage system, and I'm gonna put one in the description, but there's one thing that I really do want to say. This is not an efficient storage system at all. If anything, I actually do not recommend you guys build this storage system. I'm gonna put 2 schematics down below. I'm gonna put one that has all the items in it and one that doesn't, just because when I was building this, I kind of messed up and I forgot about a few items. So some of the placements of things things doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, we get to the end of the candles, and then this is just where I would put a lot of the stuff I forgot. So basically what I'm saying is this system is definitely not perfect. Anyways, there you have it, guys. That is the end of this video. It feels so good to finally say this. It's been like a month and a half of just playing this game and then editing and playing the game and editing. And I know this video was a little bit all over the place at times, and you guys really got to bear with me because I'm still very new to the process of like making and editing videos. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I'm definitely going to be posting more videos like this. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and see ya.